The women hate me, they think I'm a whore, and the men see a cold, heartless bitch that can pay back for every chick that's ever blown them off in a bar. So how exciting is it that I had tonight? And it was someone who was very special to me. Do you like my watch? So we actually are talking about going to the next level. And yeah. But onto the NIKOCADO Avocado show channel. I don't know. I just watched one tonight. That's about all I can handle. It wasn't as grotesque as some of the scenes I had seen from other videos in other channels. So some of this hype, I think, is much ado about nothing. And, you know, if he wants to look like that, if he wants to eat like that, if he's making money, let him do it. We don't have to watch. I choose not to watch. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not why you think. So I personally just don't find him or the character he's playing a very likable person. I think he's mean, unsanitary, unattractive, and just not something I want to see when I come home from work after a hard day. Not something I want to see when I've had an argument with the husband. It's not something I want to see in general. And it's sad. I keep thinking of my sister, and it's sad how we body shame people and sometimes unknowingly do it. Little things, you never know what someone's going through. You gotta watch your words. I don't think you have to be politically correct, but at some point, you gotta watch your words. So, my review of NIKOCADO Avocado. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the greatest and 1 being the lowest, what score would I give the NIKOCADO Avocados channel? I'm gonna say 1.5. I'll give it a 1.5, 1.5. And that's because the acting that NIKOCADO is doing is excellent. Because he's not that person he's portraying. But it's like it's not even the same person. The voice and everything. So for his incredible portrayal, I'm going to give it a 1.5.
Sichuan, Sichuan, and Little Mini something. Because that's not enough food. And of course, I can't see what it holds. Anyways, this video is the most popular one. It also costs us most to make. You have to print every square inch of it, which is very unusual for humans. They do like little area. That's so you have to pay extra for everything. But I think it's worth it. I wasn't the original doing all the YouTubers, and I wasn't able to quality. And I stretched it a little bit. So I have it in the hoodie, I have it in the pockets. You guys know what I've seen a little bit of my pockets on the sleeves, on the back. All right, just like that. And obviously, you guys have seen my try to unfold them all again. It's your fault. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, here we go. It's your fault. Shoot, squares. It's always your fault. It's been your fault. This whole experience is your fault. Why did you know just a heart attack real 2 days ago? It's your fault. You guys have encouraged this buffoonery, and you won't. And I'll be calling you. Okay, yes. And this is the most popular one. We sold thousands of this one alone. I identify as skinny. No, you know, I don't really. Hilarious. And there's a lot more I don't show you because I'm not right into your fault. Peasants. People like me, write to your viewers, write to me. I don't like any of them.
Okay, so I guess I just promoted his merch. Nick, I want a 35% cut. Outrageous. I mean, that's criminal to charge that much. And for the cameos, are you kidding me? Peter Mon charges $30. I think Sebastian Soto charges a little over $5 or maybe $5. But honestly, that much? $100? I mean, y'all, by the way, we pick the prices. We pick the prices.
You wonder why I say things like this? I'll tell you why I say those things. It's because people take things too seriously. People have their little panties a bunch. You know, upset over every little ding-dong thing. They're done. You said this, you said this, you lost 2 rounds, you said you want to die, you said I said what I said. Cheers. So I have to make sure this up. Come on, don't look. I'll eat here and there. This is not all of it. We have some Japanese bowls. We have some Korean chopsticks. And we have some Chinese chopsticks. Kitchen sound. I'm sorry, it was hard to get I ate there. I got so I have to take so much of it in here, but this is not a food. It's your fault. I was fast today. I'm literally I'm not even. I filmed on my Patreon. Literally, there's my blood on my Patreon. Literally, I was crying straight, and I pulled over. I refused to try to now. So I said, "I'm doing yes, I'm bossy." So we hold it down. All right, guys. Well, let's set everything up. We know how to do this properly. I feel like this is not a food for $100. Please buy my merch and support this endeavor. So many other people. Never asked for it. Cheers. Cheers. Down, show them. Here's the merch. I identify as skin. Quiet. No, don't merch. Sorry, take the chair. Can you say please? No, not a matter. It's not a matter. Oh, Here's the merch. Okay, quiet. You don't talk to. Excuse me, all I'm trying to do is actually give you a compliment. Church size, 18 lost, Canada. So I leave for 6 weeks, and he is streaming. Making very uncomfortable. Stop doing the number. She knows the number. She must talk about 15,000 more right now. Shit. All I'm trying to do is say that Warren's fine, just shrunk inside. He lost how many pounds in 6 weeks?
I lost over 40 obvious. 40. Yeah. I started at 312, now I'm at 270 something.
So he's still going to lose. So cheers, you guys. Today, I'm going to tell you.
You're really
I'm not trying to lose weight. Clearly, you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to lose weight. You're all about this game weight. I'm saying to you. You guys, I haven't announced it. Be quiet. You crush my buttons. The only thing you like. You guys, I haven't announced it today. So that's back home to do, and I'm probably leaving next week. I'm speaking. No, ouch. So, what I'm trying to say is that my cameos are now discounted $100. You $299.99. And you can have it for all this week until Christmas, which is $35.68, which you have to have. So, book it on the computer, not on the computer. I have over 500 glorious reviews. I only have 17 waiting right now. You know what? Let me let the people know. Because that's the ones that really high, because my time is worth a lot.
Okay, so right off, not the most pleasant person, not the nicest person, extremely rude to his fans who are supplying all this food and your way of living. Not very nice, and very different from the young man who got ghosted by Trisha Paytas. The voice and everything, extreme facial expressions, which leads me to wonder, is this real? Because it reminds me of a British sitcom. The way it's filmed, I mean, he obviously has a cameraman. There's even a filter. But it just reminds me of a British sitcom. It's really fabulous. The young ones, May I Serve You? What was that? It's very much in that. And that's what I think this is. I don't think it's real. I think it's a TV show.
But I decided to be nice this Christmas. They're fine.
So let me just ask, what is with the smacking in all the mukbang videos? Everybody smack. That I don't understand. And what is the fascination with just watching people eat? Do people who watch these videos, are y'all hungry? I don't understand the fascination. And you know what? If it seems like I'm being disrespectful, I'm not. I'm seriously, I'm curious. What's the fascination with that? Maybe y'all wonder what's the fascination with watching me. Okay, I get that. Ask the people in the Czech Republic and Germany and France and Russia, and maybe they can tell you. But I just don't personally get it. Particularly from NIKOCADO. He smacks really heavily. And those facial expressions. So I'm telling you, he's trying to be an actor, trying to be a sitcom star.
Be nice this Christmas. They're 5 minutes a piece. So sometimes 6 or 7 minutes. They're personalized. So I'll be like, hey, Ashley, it's me. And if you're going to get the video on your phone, Ashley's going to be like, oh, yeah. You guys tell me exactly what to say. Either if it's for yourself or your best friend. Don't look at me.
Make him exercise. Tell him to exercise.
No. Orlin. What's wrong with you?
Tell him to. Unlike you. You're just lazy and ugly. No amount of makeup is going to cover all the acne you're getting from all these mukbangs you do every single day. You know that, right?
Orlin? This is our first video together. Our first one.
Probably last.
And this is our first video together. And how many months? It just...
Not long enough. Honestly, I thought it was going to be longer. I don't... Hopefully it's soaked in fat so you actually enjoy it. I got the vegetable delight.
And there's more dumplings over here. So, Orlin, did you miss me while I was gone?
No.
Yes or no? I love you.
Can you stop singing that obnoxious song and just eat? Like, they don't want to hear you singing. Just eat. Eat. Gain some weight, would you?
And I was worried this would not be good.
What do you want me to be here?
Because this is family time.
They want to see, these people don't want to see somebody eating healthy. They want to see somebody turning into an actual block of cheese.
You're calling this healthy?
It is healthy, actually. Yeah. Chinese food is known as being healthy.
So I don't believe that's true. It's sushi that's the healthy one. And sushi, while an acquired taste, can be really good, but it's not at all filling. At least not to me.
Oh, is this chicken? Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
So how much weight did you lose on your trip?
I knew someone, their name was Woo. Huh?
Woohoo.
Quiet. What was the question?
How much weight did you lose on your trip? Look at the K-pops. I have a mushroom dish here. Like mushrooms literally look like the haircuts. Just saying.
Oh my god. That's true though.
It is true. Well, they know that.
I love pad thai. And it's so funny the Chinese people make it really, really well. And I have some limes over here.
Okay, so there's the gold mine. There's the comic relief. There's the real star, the boyfriend. That's great comebacks, great. I mean, I love how he puts Nick in his face. If this is some type of pilot for a future TV show, there's your star, Orlin.
Squirting that lime on here. It has peanuts. Shrimps. Lemongrass.
I was just staring at the fat lady. My fat, ugly wife.
You hear something?
I can barely hear because there's so much fat clogging up your ears.
Don't look at me, lady. You're stop. Don't touch me, lady.
I didn't touch you with a napkin.
She's gonna make me fart. Oh, I'm gonna try this.
Gross stuff. And let me just say, I don't like the violent overtone between the two. I like the insults with the words between the two, but not the violent stuff. I don't care if it is a napkin. I don't like violence of any kind. I don't go to a lot of action movies just because I don't like violence. And a lot of kids probably watch this for fun, and I just don't think that's cool. I don't like that at all.
I love egg rolls from Jack in the Box. Have you ever had Jack in the Box? That's where I had a lot of.
I have actually. I have had Jack in the Box. Oh. You know, I did not miss you.
Excuse me. Jack in the Box is so much better. It's greasier. It's not as thick of a breading where you have to like yank it off. What's in here?
Rice.
A little healthy. I feel like I'm missing something.
Your neck?
Shit. This brightness is screwy. I see you plotting. You're plotting. You're plotting.
I'm not plotting anything.
No, you are. The only thing I'm plotting
is our divorce.
Yeah, you are. When he starts plotting, he looks very serious. He starts looking down, his eyes go like this. He's plotting something.
I'm not plotting anything.
Yes, you are. You're plotting against me. You're conspiracizing. If you hit me, this is going to go all over the walls. You're going to have to clean it. I'm going to hold this up for defense.
Just get back to me.
Oh, this is the Shishwin. Shishwin chicken. Oh, no, it's shrimps. I love how this is spicy. It's so spicy. It has like fire symbols all around on the menu. But like I was saying, heart attack grill. Guess how much I weigh?
400.
Be realistic. What do I realistically look like?
600. I mean, you are mobile pretty much.
I'm not. How do
can
you
be
think?
on a
How do you think I got around? First of all, I was the most mobile person out of everyone I hung out with on my trip.
Being on a scooter doesn't count as being mobile.
I didn't use a scooter only twice in Walmart. That doesn't count.
He literally put a scooter on his suitcase before he left.
Let me try these things. Be quiet. So I weigh 356. I had one
Wait,
job.
you got paid for free?
I did get it for free.
Ooh, that's actually a milestone.
First,
The whole time we've been married, this has been your dream.
Okay, tell me, yes, true.
It's been his dream the whole time we've been married to eat for free on Heart Attack Grill. It's true. We've been looking for it for a couple of years now. Since last November.
I'm about to go back to Las Vegas.
Go back to being on a diet.
I have never been on one, unlike you. So keep on doing your struggle bus and being all hungry. Yeah, have fun with that. I ain't doing that. Turn on the battery.
Please.
I have to fart. I have to poop. But you know, all people come from water.
You're mostly water, right?
And all people come from Africa. Shush.
I think you came from Germany because you look like a German cheese wheel.
I like Germans.
Yeah, that's why you cheated on me with a German.
Actually, let me go down the list. Cuban, Mexican, Colombian, Hick, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Hick, rich daddy. And that's all I can remember. No Germans.
Well, Nick, I'm German, second generation, and we don't like you either. So that's over, and ambrosia, euphoria, boring, unlikable, unsanitary. Is probably a really good actor because my opinion is this is totally fake. He has been paid to make this show because this is not a video, this is a show. And like I said, it's very reminiscent of a British sitcom. Remember the original version or the British version of The Office? Just like it. Or The Young Ones, which was also really gross. I'm not going to say he sold his soul to the devil. Just hopefully he doesn't have any health problems before he makes all the money he wants and then starts to lose weight. It's just not my thing. But more power to y'all. If that's what y'all enjoy, I'm glad. As far as haters go, I don't understand. Like, I don't know that Nick gets as many haters as Eugenia Cooney because what she gets is unimaginable. I don't understand it. And again, this was not one of the grosser videos. I was watching a bunch of scenes yesterday, and I couldn't. There's no way I could put some of his videos. There's no way I could ever put it on my channel. Not my channel. No, no, no. Not my channel. We don't do grotesque. We like things that are pretty and lovely and sexy. And he's not any of those things, but I will never disrespect his being able to do what he wants on his channel. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. He's been on all the tea channels here lately. I am not a tea channel. I am an entertainment channel. I am a talk show. And so this was my one-woman show, reviewing a show that's getting a lot of attention. Again, and earlier I just called him a channel. He's not a channel, he's a show. Nick, I know you come for a lot of people who talk bad about you. I have not talked bad about you. This is my opinion as far as your show or channel goes. I don't get the appeal, but I will never disrespect your choice in looking the way you do. You go and do you, and I support you, and I will stand by you anytime. And the mukbangers, no disrespect. It's not my thing, but enjoy it. Have fun. Y'all probably wouldn't like a lot of things that I like. And in the meantime, all of you, NIKOCADO, Orlin, mukbangers, go out and get you some.
Buddy, what's going on? You okay?
I'm good.
All right, yeah, back to the questions.
First of all, do we want to give a credit? This is a friend of mine, and his name is
Lil Ern.
And he is going to be editing the video, and this is what he does. He has graciously, because I needed someone to film me. I can't just film me doing this all the time. And frankly, I'm getting tired of what is it John Waters says, the guerrilla style. I like a little type of professional. Not a lot. I don't mind a shaky camera, but I want someone who can control it. But what do I think of people who body shame others? Well, they have insecurities themselves. Words don't hurt me unless it comes from someone I care about. I myself got into a huge argument with my sister a few years ago. My sister, and we don't have the greatest relationship. And I said some things about her. She's had gastric bypass. And I said some things she was saying things about me. And so if you know me, if you come for me, I come back harder. So I did. And watching him, it makes me sad because all that funniness, all that comedy, it's a cover. Okay, so right off, not the most pleasant person, not the nicest person, extremely rude to his fans who are supplying all this food and your way of living. Not very nice, and very different from the young man who got ghosted by Trisha Paytas. The voice and everything, extreme facial expressions, which leads me to wonder, is this real? Because it reminds me of a British sitcom. The way it's filmed, he obviously has a cameraman. There's even a filter. But it just reminds me of a British sitcom. It's really fabulous. The young ones, May I Serve You? What was that? It's very much in that. And that's what I think this is. I don't think it's real. I think it's a TV show. Okay, so right off, not the most pleasant person, not the nicest person, extremely rude to his fans who are supplying all this food and your way of living. Not very nice, and very different from the young man who got ghosted by Trisha Paytas. The voice and everything, extreme facial expressions, which leads me to wonder, is this real? Because it reminds me of a British sitcom. The way it's filmed, he obviously has a cameraman. There's even a filter. But it just reminds me of a British sitcom. It's really fabulous. The young ones, May I Serve You? What was that? It's very much in that. And that's what I think this is. I don't think it's real. I think it's a TV show. Okay, so right off, not the most pleasant person, not the nicest person, extremely rude to his fans who are supplying all this food and your way of living. Not very nice, and very different from the young man who got ghosted by Trisha Paytas, the voice and everything, extreme facial expressions, which leads me to wonder, is this real? Because it reminds me of a British sitcom. The way it's filmed, I mean, he obviously has a cameraman. There's even a filter. But it just reminds me of a British sitcom. It's really fabulous. The young ones, um, May I Serve You? What was that? It's very much in that. And that's what I think this is. I don't think it's real. I think it's a TV show. All right, problematic darlings. Aren't you just loving all this luscious content from me here lately? Doesn't it make you want to go get some Paris Hilton? Congratulations to Sebastian Soto, who won the Hill Jane Uninhibited Paris Mansfield 2021 YouTuber of the year, and much deserved. I would love for my channel to get really big and this become like a really big thing, like a really big, I don't know, award. Like the Golden Globes, no one really knows what the Golden Globes represent or what it comes from. And I would love for that to happen to that awards. So this is a review of the NIKOCADO Avocado channel videos. And let me give a little explanation. So I want to just say something really quickly. This video is not meant to be an imitation of the Eugenia Cooney trolls, meaning those people who not harass, but leave horrible messages for her and make fun of her. This is not a body shaming video. That's not my thing. If you want to look a certain way, if something's going on and you look a certain way, I will never disrespect the way you look, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and beauty is subjective. There's no such thing as beauty, in my opinion. But this is not that video. I'm not making fun of NIKOCADO's weight. What I am going to discuss is the content, his behavior, and if this is real or not.